What's up, guys? Welcome to the Sport Day. My name is Giovanni, and welcome to a Palermo Napoli preview. So usually I do reviews after the match, but I want to try and start to do previews as well for you guys, quick ones. So let's just dive right into it. So in the preview, I'll just explain what the predicted lineups are or what the probable lineups are. I'll give some players to watch and what I think will occur. So I usually hate to make predictions. I probably jinx everything that happens with all my sports teams. But I might as well, try to be more interactive with you guys, see what you guys think as well. So, Palermo Napoli is going to be played tomorrow, Saturday. Well, I'm making this on Friday. So, I'll just list, read to you the probable lineups. This is from Gazzetta dello Sport, so I don't know, these aren't always accurate, but these are what the probable lineups are. So I'll go Palermo first since they're the home team. We have Posevic. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce all these right, so I'm sorry about that. Rispoli, Vitiello, Godaniga, Alisami, Hiljemark, Bruno Enrique, Gazzi, Embalo, Diamanti, Bentivegna. Those are Palermo's players. For Napoli, Reina, Husai, Albiol, Koulibaly, Gulam, Alan, Jorginho, Hamzik, Callejon, Milik, Mertens. I think there's going to be some changes, actually, to this lineup. So I don't know, much of Palermo's players. They're a very different side than I've seen in the past few years. So, I'm not gonna be able to comment too much on them. But I am a Napoli channel, so I'm gonna just talk about Napoli real quick. I believe that, maybe Gulam can get a rest. Strinic might play for him. I think Mertens actually won't play. I think Insigne will start. Just for saving Mertens for Champions League reasons, because Mertens is the most informed player on this team right now, probably the best player on this team in the moment. So I think they're going to save him for the Champions League match on Tuesday. Milik, actually, I could see him sitting for Gabbiadini as well. Maybe he'll come in later, but I could see Gabbiadini getting a start, again, just for the sole purpose of maybe saving him and Mertens for the Champions League game. And maybe one of our midfielders could sit. Maybe Zielinski might play, or maybe Rugg will get a chance. I doubt it. The most likely... the most probable midfielder besides the starting ones that might play, probably Zielinski, in my opinion, at least. So I wouldn't be shocked if we have like Reina, Husai, Albiol, Koulibaly, and Strinic. I think it's a long shot for Koulibaly or Albiol to sit because I don't think Maksimovic is ready yet. But yeah, I think Gulam can sit. Then we might have maybe Alan, Jorginho, Zielinski, or one of those three might sit out. And then Callejon will play. He's always playing, so he can play, Champions League and regular weekend matches. So I think it could be Callejon, Milik, Insigne, or Callejon, Gabbiadini, Insigne. I really think Mertens will probably get rested unless they're going to play Insigne in the Champions League. So that's, the probable lineups. Now, for players to watch, Palermo, honestly, I've heard of some of these players, but Diamanti coming back to the Serie A is probably the best player to watch out for Palermo. He's always been a decent midfielder. He's aging now, so he's not what he used to be. He's played for Italy before. We know he can take some free kicks. But I don't think he's definitely not what he used to be, and he's coming, I believe, from a Chinese league, Chinese team. So, not saying any offense to them or anything like that. I just don't know how he is now. So I think he's a player to look out for. If Palermo's going to be successful, then they're probably going to have to rely on Diamanti a lot to try to set up some chances on offense. So that's one player to watch for Palermo. And to be honest with you guys, I don't know too much about the rest of the team. I haven't heard of too many of them. They've got rid of their best talents over the past few years. So I would say Diamanti for them. For Napoli, though, I'm going to pick just one player. Insigne, because I say if he starts, he's a player to watch. You have to see his attitude and the way he plays. He's been very down the past few weeks. He got dropped from the Italian national team. He's been dropped on his starting position for Napoli after that horrid first start against Pescara. So he's a player to watch. We need him to be successful. If he's going to be who he used to be, and if Napoli's going to be what they were last year, they're going to need Insigne to be back to his normal self. He's looked like he's just upset. He doesn't look like he wants to play. He has like less motivation to play. I don't know if it's that contract dispute that's going on, or with his agent or whatnot, but and the team. But I think he's the player to watch, especially if he gets to start. And if he doesn't get to start, Milik and Mertens way, I guess you keep watching Mertens because he's in the form of his life right now. He's really, really good for this team, and he's bringing, victories to this team. That Milan win, a lot of it was him getting involved. Milik and Callejon did their part, but it's definitely Mertens, I would say. And then he brought back that whole tie against Pescara. Without him, we would have lost. So, yeah, I would definitely say Insigne, though, if he gets to start. And also, if Koulibaly does start, another player to watch is him because he hasn't been himself recently either. He's usually a lot better than what he's been in the first two games. I always like to call him a rock in the back, just because he's so solid and he's hard to get by and he's very tough and his tackles, like sometimes he looks like he's going to go in there and do something stupid, but he's a smart player and he gets the job done. So yeah, those are my players to watch. I would say Diamanti for Palermo. Also, out of lack of me not having too much knowledge for other players, so I'm sorry about that. But definitely Insigne and Koulibaly if they play this weekend against Palermo. And before I end this video, just a quick prediction. If I had to say, prediction, I would say Napoli could come out with a victory in this one, just because, on paper they're the better team, but you're also at Palermo, so it's going to be difficult to play there. No matter what quality the side has, players put it in their mind that they're going to come out and play hard. So, Palermo could do something. They can get a result from this game. But you expect Napoli to do well. So, hopefully they will. I'm just going to take it back. I'm not even going to predict it. Just forget I said win. I don't want to jinx anything. So, let's leave it at that. I think Napoli can play well and have a bounce-back game. Even against Milan was a bit sloppy. So, I think this can be the first very good game. Again, check out SSC and America on Twitter. Sempre Podcast, my friends James and Darren on that one. Go check them out. I'll give a quick sign out now. Forza Napoli Sempre. I'll be back after the game with a review, hopefully. So I hope you guys watch the game. Have fun. Ciao. See you later.